King Charles' urge to remove Prince Harry from $34 million will amid family feud. What a shock. Welcome to C News, the channel where we deliver breaking headlines faster than your morning coffee kicks in. From royal drama to global intrigue, we've got all the stories you didn't know you needed, and some you definitely did. Stay informed, stay entertained, and stay ahead of the curve. Don't just watch the news, be part of it. Hit that subscribe button and join the C News revolution today. The drama within the British royal family shows no signs of calming down, as reports suggest that King Charles is being urged to reconsider Prince Harry's place in his $34 million will. This comes amid ongoing tensions between Harry and the rest of the royal family, fueled by his controversial memoir, public interviews, and strained relationships with senior royals. For years, Prince Harry was seen as a beloved figure within the monarchy. As the younger son of King Charles and the late Princess Diana, Harry captivated the world with his charm and dedication to causes close to his heart. However, his decision to step back as a working royal in 2020, alongside his wife, Meghan Markle, marked the beginning of an unprecedented rift within the royal household. Since then, Harry has not shied away from publicly airing grievances about his life as a royal. His memoir, Spare, made headlines worldwide for its candid revelations about family tensions, including allegations against his brother, Prince William, and stepmother, Queen Camilla. These revelations have reportedly left many senior royals feeling betrayed, with some urging King Charles to take decisive action. One of the most significant actions being discussed is whether Prince Harry should remain a beneficiary of King Charles's will. According to insiders, the will currently includes a substantial inheritance for Harry, reportedly amounting to $34 million. This sum includes assets, properties, and other financial provisions that Harry would receive upon his father's passing. Critics argue that Harry's recent actions have made it untenable for him to benefit from the monarchy's wealth. They believe that his decision to distance himself from royal duties and his continued criticism of the institution have alienated him from the family's core values. Why should Harry benefit from the monarchy when he has spent the past few years undermining it? One royal insider reportedly asked. However, not everyone within the palace circles agrees with this approach. Some close to King Charles believe that removing Harry from the will would only escalate tensions further and make reconciliation even more difficult. They point out that despite the ongoing feud, Charles has always expressed a deep love for both his sons and has publicly stated his desire to mend their broken relationship. Observers also note that King Charles has a history of avoiding extreme measures when it comes to family disputes. He was instrumental in navigating difficult situations within the family, from Diana's divorce to Prince Andrew's scandals. However, the situation with Harry is arguably more complex, given its public nature and the far-reaching implications of his decisions. The question of inheritance is also steeped in legal and historical considerations. Traditionally, royal wills are not publicly disclosed, meaning that any changes Charles decides to make would likely remain private. However, if Harry were to be excluded, the news would inevitably become a topic of widespread speculation and controversy. Public opinion on the matter remains divided. While some sympathize with Harry's struggles and commend his willingness to speak out, others feel that his actions have crossed a line. The British public has long held the royal family to a high standard of loyalty and discretion, and Harry's perceived departure from these principles has not gone unnoticed. As for Harry himself, sources suggest that he remains unconcerned about financial provisions from the royal family. Since stepping back from royal duties, he and Meghan have built a life in California, securing lucrative deals with major companies such as Netflix and Spotify. While these ventures have provided financial independence, they have also subjected the couple to intense scrutiny and criticism, particularly when their projects touch on royal matters. The potential exclusion of Harry from King Charles's will would mark a significant turning point in the ongoing saga of the royal family. It would signal a definitive break between Harry and the institution he was born into, raising questions about whether reconciliation is truly possible. For now, King Charles faces an unenviable decision. Balancing his role as a father with his responsibilities as monarch is no easy task, especially when family disputes are played out on a global stage. Whether he chooses to heed the advice of those urging him to remove Harry from the will or opts for a more conciliatory approach, the consequences will undoubtedly shape the future of the monarchy and its legacy for generations to come. One thing is clear, the world will be watching closely as this drama unfolds. The stakes are high, and the decisions made in the coming months could have profound implications not only for the royal family but also for its relationship with the British public. Why King Charles should protect Prince Harry, not as a king, but as a father. In the grand tapestry of the British monarchy, family ties often become entangled with duty, tradition, and public scrutiny. Yet, at the heart of the pomp and circumstance lies something deeply human, the bond between a parent and child. For King Charles, this bond has been tested in extraordinary ways with his younger son, Prince Harry. Amid the tensions, controversies, and media storms, one question lingers: should Charles prioritize his role as a father over his duties as a monarch? The answer is a resounding yes. Prince Harry, once seen as the fun-loving heir to the throne, has become one of the most polarizing figures in royal history. His decision to step back from royal duties in 2020, his move to California with Meghan Markle, and his public revelations about royal life have left a trail of controversy. However, beneath the headlines lies a young man who has faced unimaginable loss, relentless scrutiny, and the burden of growing up in the shadow of the crown. For King Charles, Harry's struggles should resonate deeply. As a father, Charles knows better than anyone the emotional toll that life in the royal spotlight can take. He witnessed firsthand the impact it had on Princess Diana, Harry's beloved mother, and he has seen how it has shaped both of his sons. Harry's departure from royal life, while controversial, can also be seen as a bid for freedom and self-preservation, a move that a loving father should understand, even if he doesn't entirely agree with it. One of the most compelling reasons for Charles to protect Harry is the bond they shared during Harry's formative years. After Diana's tragic death, Charles stepped up as a single parent, providing stability for his grieving sons. Though their relationship has faced challenges, particularly in recent years, the love between a father and son is not something that should be easily discarded. By standing by Harry, Charles can reaffirm that love and demonstrate that family comes before protocol. Critics may argue that Harry has distanced himself from the monarchy and, therefore, deserves no special consideration. But being a father transcends titles, roles, and public opinion. Charles has a unique opportunity to show the world that while he is a king, he is also a man with deeply personal connections. Protecting Harry does not mean endorsing every choice he has made, it means ensuring that Harry knows he has a father who will always be in his corner, no matter the circumstances. Moreover, protecting Harry is not just about emotional support, it's also about physical safety. Harry's high-profile status makes him a target, and his decision to step back from royal duties does not diminish the threats he faces. By ensuring Harry has access to security, Charles can fulfill one of the most fundamental duties of parenthood, keeping his child safe. This is not a question of politics or precedent, it's a question of love and responsibility. For Charles, the stakes are even higher given the broader implications for the royal family. The monarchy thrives on unity, and public displays of discord only serve to weaken its image. By extending a hand to Harry, Charles can set an example of compassion and forgiveness. He can show that while the family may have its differences, the bonds of love are unbreakable. Harry, for his part, has been candid about his struggles, from the trauma of losing his mother to the pressures of royal life. His openness about mental health has sparked important conversations and highlighted the human side of the royals. Charles, as a father, should recognize the courage it takes to speak out and support Harry's efforts to create a better life for himself and his family. In the end, the relationship between Charles and Harry is about more than royal protocols or public expectations. It's about the enduring connection between a father and his son, a connection that should not be overshadowed by titles, scandals, or misunderstandings. By choosing to protect Harry, Charles can reaffirm the values of love, loyalty, and family, setting an example not only for his own family but for families everywhere. As a father, Charles has the chance to mend what has been broken and to show the world that even in the most challenging circumstances, love can prevail. It's a decision that will not only strengthen his relationship with Harry but also ensure that his legacy as both a monarch and a father is one of compassion and understanding. After all, at the end of the day, the crown may pass, but the love of a father lasts forever.